These keys must be held and wielded by a man or men to accomplish the gathering of Israel and the return of the 10 tribes. Now, we have discussed this particular topic previously, so we will give only a brief sketch of this facet of our scenario. The Lord informed Joseph Smith that a man like Moses will be raised up to lead the Latter-day Saints out of bondage by power. In fact, there must be 2 men, a modern-day Moses and Aaron. 2 men were called, Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery. They were designated as the first and second elders of the church. In these offices, Joseph and Oliver were to act as Moses and Aaron, respectively. It was as Joseph acting as Moses and Oliver acting as Aaron that they received the pertinent keys from the first Moses. Due to apostasy, Oliver Cowdery was replaced by Hyrum Smith, Joseph's brother, as the second elder and as the second Aaron. Joseph and Hyrum were subsequently martyred in Carthage jail, removing the second Moses and second Aaron from the earth, along with the keys to the redemption of Zion. As we pointed out earlier, a second Moses and a second Aaron are still required. There must be a first elder and a second elder of the church. These positions must be restored and filled. Additionally, for the first and second elders to have the power necessary to redeem Zion, they must have the keys that Moses restored to Joseph and Oliver. Since Joseph and Oliver are dead, this necessitates Moses, the last man still alive to hold the keys, to restore them to a new Moses and Aaron. We do not know who these 2 men will be. To our knowledge, they have not been called or ordained or given the keys. We believe it will be likely that these 2 men will be related. Moses and Aaron, as is well known, were brothers. We also know that the first 2 sets of first and second elders of this dispensation were related. Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery were cousins. Joseph and Hyrum, of course, were brothers like Moses and Aaron. For the future first and second elders to be fully empowered to fulfill their mission, the gathering and redemption of Israel by power, there will need to be a series of angelic ministrations. We have already mentioned that it will be necessary for Moses to return and again restore the keys of the gathering and the return. It is more than likely that Elias and Elijah reappear to restore their keys as well. After all, the first and second elders are acting as the president and assistant president of the church. They will need the same keys that Joseph and Oliver were given to govern the church and kingdom. They will likewise need to be ordained as first and second elders of the church and as apostles. This was the authority and calling of Joseph and Oliver. Joseph and Oliver were the first to receive the Melchizedek priesthood under the hands of Peter, James, and John, becoming the first and second elders chronologically and, at the same time, hierarchically. As promised, the three ancient apostles ordained and confirmed Joseph and Oliver as apostles. This necessitates the return of Peter, James, and John to ordain the two brethren as first and second elders and as apostles. Joseph Smith received visitations from numerous angelic beings. This will likely be the case with the future first elder.